tell us whether the department recently issued letter ruling number SUT 20-001 regarding the taxability of membership fees for sales and use tax? And if so, can you explain why it's not posted to your internet website? Has that letter ruling been put into effect, or has it been withdrawn?
Yes, so I should start with talking a little bit about what this document is. A letter ruling results from a taxpayer contacting our chief counsel's office and asking for an opinion on their specific situation. So their request would provide their facts, exactly what they're doing, and the department attorneys respond with a letter saying, yes, we think this is subject to tax, or no, it's not. So there are rules in our regulations that describe what a letter ruling is and what it does and doesn't do. A letter ruling, by definition, applies to one taxpayer and is based on their facts that they have presented in their request. Does not apply to anyone else necessarily, but we often are requested by tax professionals to make our letter rulings public in a redacted format, and so we do that. There are many letter rulings on the website, and obviously the professionals involved can look at them and have some idea of what the department's thinking is on a particular issue. In this case, there was a taxpayer, an association that contacted the department and described a situation where they are selling tangible property. I think it was books, clearly subject to sales tax. They sell those books both to members and to non-members. The letter basically makes the point that if they bundle together their membership fee, which of course is exempt, with a taxable item, unless they break it out separately, then the whole thing is going to be subject to sales tax. Obviously, the solution for them is to break out the taxable items, charge sales tax on them, and that way the entire fee is not subject to tax. So it is a straightforward interpretation of sales tax law. It doesn't create any new law or any new policy, frankly, but it did create a lot of questions. Obviously, there were associations contacting us concerned about whether it affects them. So I asked our folks to take the letter ruling off our website just because it was creating a lot of confusion. And meanwhile, we are planning to meet with some of the associations who have questions about it in order to understand what the concerns are and make sure that we're all on the same page in terms of what's subject to sales tax. So I think that's what you've heard about.
Yes, and of course, as it was posed to me, does this mean that I have to pay sales tax on my membership to the VFW, my membership to the Isaac Walton League, my membership to...
The answer to that is no, of course not.
Right.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.